Yo, Ash. What's up? What's up? Now it feels like a normal stream, huh, Ash? Back at front and center, first in line for the board in the ship for this voyage. What's up, Ash? How are you doing? It's good to see you back again. Are all the kitties satisfied with the amount of love and food you've been giving them? Whew. Streaming tonight for a little while, not crazy long. Hey, what's up, Happy Gilmore? What a great name. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Go home, ball. That's your home. How you doing, Happy Gilmore? Let me see. I don't know if this is gonna work. For some reason, it's showing my camera's already on and working. The wrong camera. Thanks, man. Of course. Of course, of course. It's showing this Insta, but why? It shouldn't be in here at all. Probably gonna be doing some just gestures and stuff today. Let me show you real quick. Started this one yesterday, but the kids got in the way. This dude right there. Trying to get some gestures in. Possibly, actually, I need to work on my Garona, though, as well. She's super close to having all the hair done. Having all the hair done. But what are you up to tonight? I'm doing good. Just got back from the hairdresser. Chopped up. Dang, that's a lot of hair. You gotta show me. Also, I need to see the hairdresser. The top's okay, whatever, but the sides are getting kind of long. Thinking about trimming the beard too. We'll see. All right. Hey, no problem. Thank you, Happy Gilmore. Appreciate it. Have a good night. The cats are definitely happy we're back. I believe it. Mochi last night snuck down into my mom's bedroom. Freaked her out. Woke up with a random kitty in there. That's the one thing that sucks about working digitally, though, is the art reflects off my glasses and lights up a lot different. Okay, there we go. It lights up way different. Whoa. Lights my face up, sorry. I can't talk and think at the same time. It lights my face up way different when it's projecting the light onto my face. Oh wait, is that because? Oh, that's why. Yeah. I forgot I am clip masked, which means I need to make more down there. Only downside to clip masking. If I would have already clip masked each spot like I'm doing now for the shading and stuff, a little easy.
My mother told me
thank you so much, Ash.
someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores.
Thank you so much, Ash, for the sub. And yeah, Mochi, our little one. And how are you doing, Nathan Hinman? How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, the little Mochi. She's saw an opportunity where the dogs wouldn't have been bothering her, and she just went for it. And I have no idea how long she was even down there. Had to spend my night digging under the bed to try to get her out. Yeah, I need to bring in some more colors over here. I can't get to it. Okay. What's up, Court? You have an interesting question. Then there might have an interesting answer. For my opinion. Okay. Okay, okay. What is it? And hopefully it's stream appropriate, right? BRB. Alright, Ash. So was on Instagram. Okay. Which, man, I need to be more active on there. So rare when I post on there now. It sucks. I'm always posting just like on TikTok. And then every now and again, it's slight posting on there. So it's probably all like mostly outdated. So I have a couple of new ones put on there, like a Goku, I think. But just very, very little bit. Saw an ad for an app that teaches you how to draw where you trace and to learn. There is some benefits to tracing. You can gain like muscle memory by tracing. You can kind of see how they make their shapes and their things by going over it like that. The only thing to that though is that when you are doing that, when you post, if anything, you put like tracing study to make sure it's like, you know, transparent, that you're not claiming that as your own. And then also, yeah, like just use it for studies, but don't post it, period. And then that way, it's one, you're not stealing someone else's art because you're just tracing it. But two, it doesn't make you look bad and everyone leaves your channel because like, oh, this guy just traces, he ain't good. But if you don't post it, post the ones you actually draw, just trace to get the muscle memory in and kind of learn shapes. I'll also show you what I do. I don't really trace, but let me show you what I have done in older studies that involve a bit of tracing. Yeah, that's my take. Is it's as long as you're not claiming it as your own, like, hey, I did this drawing, you're good. And especially if you don't post it at all, you just use it for, like learning purposes. But let me see if I have any in here. I should have some examples of what I mean by like, okay, like right here. So like what I did right here is here's the reference picture, and then I traced over it right here. This is the tracing of it, and this tracing is just to get basically my idea of, okay, I like the circle with the line across through it, and then I put these little dashes on it so I can kind of measure like where the eyeliner is, the eyebrow line, the nose line, like all this stuff. I put these little lines so I can kind of see it, right? And then I did it right here on my own. So I drew it. I used the same guides. I put them right next to it so I can see them like this. This is probably how I have it set up on my stand. Draw them like this. And then I drew the circle. And I drew the line through it. And you can kind of still see the lines if you look good enough. The lines and the circle and stuff is just erased out of the way. But so I had the trace next to it. And then I drew it next to it. I did the best that I could to make it look exactly like that. On my own, no tracing. This one's not traced at all, so it's just my attempt. That's why I chose model and attempt, right? And I drew it as best as I possibly could to make it as straight as possible, like as great as I could copy of it. And then what I did here is, you see how the tracing is in red, mine is in black. Now I copied both of them onto a new layer. I put them on top of each other. And now, for the good thing about that is, one, I guess you gotta get the tracing. You get a little muscle memory when you're learning the line art of it, and then you draw it on your own. And so that's a little bit of, I guess, a little bit of training right there. But the best part is you don't have a teacher. You don't have someone come by and saying, hey, your nose is a little off, your eyes are a little low. Like stuff like that. You don't get that. And it's hard to just see by looking at it. But now I overlapped the traced part with my drawing. And I can see here, my ears weren't the greatest. My nose was pretty close, but not low enough on. The eye, this right eye looks almost perfect. Whereas this eye is a little too high. It's off. You know what I mean? Like this eyebrow is almost perfect. This eyebrow is off. The arrow wasn't big enough. It was in the right area, but it wasn't too big. The ears are off. There's a lot of stuff that's off. And I do this multiple times. This one came out a lot closer. It was still off on like the shirt and some of the beard. But the eyes and eyebrow, the cheek was a little off. Pretty close though. And then here, the side one too. The nose is a little bit off, but it's all pretty close, and I don't mind that. That attempt. See, here's my attempt and my actual drawing. If you don't see it on top of each other, I'd say they look pretty good. But see right there. See, you can see I have like half of a half, halfway all the way. Like I made sense to me how I set this up. Hey, what's up, White Bear? And then now, not only do you have that first initial like fill for it, like when you traced over it, you fill for it. This little design over here. Then you have your own attempt, no tracing at all, just straight attempt. And you can have it like this, so you can see the tracing and the drawing. And then you can put it on top of each other, and that's when you can see where you failed and where you did good. And you can try to adjust. I did that also, not just with portraits. I've done it with right here is another example. This one's super basic, but this one I put my own ley lines on top of it, my own planes and lines on top of this one, which I mean, it doesn't. Should the eyeball especially was off, but I put them all on top of it, of the picture itself, instead of just drawing it, and then I made it light, and then I put the regular picture here, and then I drew my own version of it next to it. And I try to use those other lines to kind of line it up and get it ready. So I mean, there's stuff like that you can do. I don't mind posting those because it's showing, you know. See, here's what I used to do a couple times. The Angel Genev. And this was just a 3D model I'm trying to draw right here, not even the actual person. You can start with those too. Just a 3D space. I know I did it with figures too. Oh, right here too. Yeah, see? Kind of did it with figures. Man, this is a long time ago. You can see the difference here. Up top was almost a year difference. 22 when I was doing my 2022 when I was doing my gestures back there. Really scratchy and probably okay-ish, like, but not great. And down here a lot more of a figure on there. Way better. Oh wow, okay, I missed a lot of chat. You got your cat today? Oh, what kind of cat is it again? Is it a... Oh, I love tabbies too. And calicos. Let me see. The app suggests just tracing. It's not studies. What do you mean? Like just tracing? Oh, is it? I wonder if it's the app that River's using. I don't know. But I would suggest if you are tracing, don't post them as your own. Use them for like muscle memory techniques to kind of learn how people work with their own shapes and stuff, to take note of how they're doing it, and then draw your own. Even if it's not the same picture, draw your own with what you've learned from it. But just the main thing is when you do tracings, when you do tracings, do not, you know, post them as it's your own. Amberly. Oh, his name is Amberly. Oh, is he burly? Sounds like a furry, fluffy kitty. Aw. You put a photo and trace it on the app. Yeah, for like I said, for like tracing, for like learning purposes, that'd be good. But I wouldn't use them as my own art, or people will like blacklist you. Like, this guy just traces. I'm back. Had to restart my PC. I was getting audio. No problem. No problem. Glad you're good now. Before we get lost on it, it's just not as studies. It's just tracing photos. You can learn a little bit for sure. It is a study in a way. Okay, Ash, I'll go check it out in a second. Sorry. Yeah, I would say you can learn it. You can learn off of it for sure. I mean, you're not going to learn as much as if you drew it yourself. Whoop, that's why, oops. So I would say doing stuff more like this even, you know, like setting up the lines in the boxes to kind of like, you know, those box grid method kind of things, drawing it like that. Or he's a year and a half already? Oh, here we go. Here's the one I was talking about. So, same thing I did here. This is probably a better version. I traced the outline. You can totally tell a huge improvement I made on these ones. Watch. I traced the red one's the tracing. I traced out like a shape of it. And then next to it, I tried my best to recreate it, and it is awful. These are old. When were these at? 2022 as well. My gosh, I've improved. So there's my try at it. And then right here is the correction. So the red is underneath. I did this way off. My body was way too thin. Head was too small. Like, it was way off. The next one. See, I took the notes too. Limbs were a little wide, but mostly good. Try to do the good things and the bad about it. This one was pretty close. Yeah. Like, I went a little too wide on some of the limbs because I was kind of compensating. The last one went too small, so I went a little too wide. But overall, it was pretty decently close. And then this one right here. Trace and try. The limbs were a little off on this one too, and the shorts. But you can see like the differences, and you see your own mistakes, and where like, okay, that one made too close. Maybe I should make it a little wider. You know, you get to see. And writing it down is kind of a nice thing too. But you have the photo and you trace it. But I wouldn't post any of that as my own drawing. Yeah, I pretty much ditched Kik, at least for now. I need to try putting up TikTok. Kik, I think, was just like taking a lot of bandwidth, and there was like nothing really going on over there. Those are how I would use tracing, to be honest. But if you're gonna trace it, just keep doing it. Don't post it, but try to learn from it. Let me see about TikTok too. It's lighter. Doo-doo. Yeah, my method is probably better learning because then you get the tracing in. The tracing's more just so you can set it into simple shapes, simple lines that your brain can pick up and understand easier, looking at a straight portrait or something. And you put it next to it, so it helps you with the scale, helps you with the simple undertone drawing and everything. And then I guess also it gives you a little bit of muscle memory because you've already kind of like outlined the structure shape of it. You don't actually like trace everything, just the structure shapes. And then, like I said, or, you know, you actually draw it and then you go back and you draw it yourself. And then the good thing about laying on top of each other, like I said, is you're not getting a teacher, a professor, whatever, showing you like, hey, look at your chin's a little off and drawing over for you. Hey, your eyes are a little crooked, drawing over for you. Now this one, you get the actual drawing you're trying to copy, or the picture you're trying to copy, and you can see it over the top of it. And that works good too when you're doing like one-to-one references. But now, like what that's where I started. That's where we get a lot of foundation, a lot of learning and stuff too, about what looks right. And then that's after you start getting good with that, that's when you want to break out of it and make a stylization a little bit. Like me, I like to make the noses maybe a little bit smaller, the eyes a bit bigger. I hope to get more expressive, but it's kind of hard. I work my best on expression, so I definitely do a lot more saturated color and stuff too. But you find what you like and what you don't like from other artists and what you've drawn before, and you just go with it. And you just keep learning more and more. But those are the basic studies that you would do to get those foundational skills down. And then from there, you start breaking the rules and making it your own instead of just a one-to-one copy. Because, I mean, if you want a one-to-one copy of a piece of a portrait or something, I mean, just keep the picture, right? I like the stylization. At least personally, I do. Yeah, exactly. For the foundation, it's for this, like, to start, but don't just stay with it. Like, you still want, even if you're doing that, I would still try to draw stuff, even if it's not the same things. Try to get some art in there. Yeah, and that's the better way too, is trace like the base forms. Don't just trace the portrait, trace the circle where, like, trace over the head where the circle would be, where the center line would be, where the extra lines you would do for like the mouth, the nose, the eyebrows, the hairline, maybe like the ear to the chin, like the little curve right there. Stuff that'll help you get it lined up and have it next to the picture, and then draw your own so you see both of them, so you can see the picture and your foundation, and just go from there. Like, I think that's the best way to kind of improve. I haven't even done anything for the art challenge this month. I don't even know what fandom I would go. Stargate. Do a Stargate, please. That's what I wanted to kind of do, but I didn't. I got stuck doing this, and then I like I said, I always... Well, this month too isn't... And not that it's not my fault. I don't want to make excuses. But this month I got injured. I don't think you were here for it, Ash. I am on disability leave now. So this week, hopefully, not the first couple days because I'm still going to be busy. River's going to be home for a couple days because it's conference week. So I won't be home alone tomorrow or the next day. And I have to do River's conferences tomorrow. And on Tuesday, I have ultrasound on my back, on my hamstring. And I have physical therapy. So I won't be as free, but maybe Wednesday or Thursday, possibly get an extra stream in, or if I'm able to, like even tonight or a different night, stay up later and have like an old school late night stream on top of having a normal stream or whatnot too. We'll see. I just want to hang out with you guys. I just want to draw more. So that'll be cool. I'm a bit different than your art-wise, but we agree on some stuff. Yeah, no. I mean, like, and everyone's is your own. Find the path that works for you. Take a little bit of advice and tips from anyone you can, for sure. And then use what you think you like or works for you and throw away the rest. Like, you don't have to do it the same way I did it or do it. I saw this from other people, too, like Angel Ganev and Kasem and stuff. I saw them doing stuff like this, and I was like, hey. And I did it a little bit. For sure. Most of it was just lots of studies, trying to do it over and over and practicing. lots of portraits. I did a whole year of just doing portraits. Some anime, some realistic, some that way they showed, some my own way. And you kind of get a feel. And it's funny too, because sometimes I'll draw that whole circle and line and do that, and sometimes I'll just draw the outline of the face, like the whole outline of their head shape, and then I'll draw in like maybe a line or two or something, and then draw the eyes and the nose and all that in there underneath it as well. If you ever catch one of my streams, heck yeah, you can see how, heck yeah, I'd love to. That's my hard part, is ever getting on stream. I get lucky when I get to be able to stream in here and draw. Like, I never get to draw, never get to come in my office. Not that I don't get to, it sounds bad. I have the kids, and I spend my time with them. So it's very rare that I get to come in here other than those 2 days a week where I have scheduled for streaming. And then it's literally like I have to get off. I'm usually a little bit late, but I have to get off and put the kids to bed right when the stream ends. And that's not even too much time to even do that. But I will absolutely keep looking for you whenever I'm on. Hope you're at least on the mend. I don't know, like sitting down feels better and easier, honestly. I guess I'm able to sit down now. Like it still hurts, especially in the car in the mornings and the first time sitting down. But it seems like I can sit down and relax. It hurts a little bit, but then I can relax a lot easier. Before it would hurt for like 10 minutes or so, and it hurt bad, like really bad. So hopefully as well, I want to get over it. I don't want to be, it's nice to be able to be on leave. It's nice to be able to like hang out and draw, but at the same time, it's going to feel weird and kind of like not worthless, but you know what I mean, kind of weird that I'm not working. I'm only going to get like 60 to 75% pay on top of that too. Like, I'd rather just be working, or I don't know. I mean, I'd love for this to be my actual job, like I've always said. But if I can't make it like that, pay the bills like that, I'd rather just be working. Plus, I do enjoy and love what I do. I feel kind of bad for my team. I know they understand. They're like happy that I'm going, but I feel bad. I don't want to like leave them high and dry and hanging and stuff. Thanks for giving the shout out. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. I do got this. Do you want me to make a review next Monday? No, let's do it Thursday. Thursday for sure. Let's keep it for Thursday. Should be able to do that. Helena's birthday is on Wednesday. And Thursday should be good. I have my doctor's appointment where I'm going to try to convince my doctor to let me go back to work.
Skull!
But with the ultrasound and the physical therapist and stuff too, he'll probably know more about what he wants to do. Dang, 7 years. That's insane, Ash. Holy crap. Been doing this thing for 7 years. But I think in the beginning, like I said, when we first met, I wasn't really doing it legitly. I would just stream whenever I felt like it or when I had some time.
Never fear. Your trusty navigator Ash is here.
Dang, Court's 3 years. Almost 4 years, too. Oh, no, 18 days. 3 months. Still, almost 3 years. I'll drink to both that. Burp ad. I get that. Family, kids. Yeah, absolutely. It's the #1 priority for sure. Thanks for understanding. You do art full time? Gosh darn, that's so cool. I wish. Like, that's the thing. Like, how much art do you get a day? If you don't mind me asking, like, how much art would you say? I probably, if I'm lucky, get like 3 hours a week, 4 hours if I stream enough and I'm actually like drawing and not yapping. But I love hanging out with you guys in chat, and I get so lost in it sometimes or whatever too. I'm here not just to draw, but also to hang out with you guys. You guys are my buddies, and I enjoy it so much. Oops. What did I do? For some reason, I wish I could. I don't know how. Are you able to like just do? Are you just doing art like a starving artist, or are you like making a decent income off art full time? Of course, because yeah. Wait, you do with that? Yeah. You know. For some reason, the traditional way of doing a shout out didn't work. Yeah, I don't know how to do the other way, Ash. I've tried to do it before too, and it wouldn't work. Then I got raided, and you were gone. You check Twitch after your stream? What do you mean, like you after you stream you start watching Twitch? I used to be able to. Before I had to work the 9 to 5 job, I would stream, and then I would usually stream late too, and I'd hang out for a while on other streams, or on the nights where I didn't stream, I'd still be able to like come down, draw, or do whatever, and hang out on other people's streams. But now it's like I have those 2 nights scheduled, and I'm still doing my drawing, still doing my streaming, and besides that, it's just the kids. Especially, like I said, not only did I get a new job at that time, I also got a new baby, so that makes it even harder too. On top of it all, so eventually we'll see. All good, all good. Thanks for the burp ad. Don't forget to check. Oh yeah, I did forget. Thank you, Ash. 5 to 7 projects a week plus my photo blog. What? So back end stuff, shooting, edits, yada yada. Can't reveal that. No, it's okay. The mystery of me to me. You know, more, oh heck yeah, I'd be super down. No, I'd be super down because I would love to make the transition to being a full. Oh, Ash looks nice. Nice dress too, or a top. I don't know if it's a dress. It looks nice though. What made you feel like chopping them so much off? Were you just getting like hot in the summer over there and you're like, no, I can't do this anymore? That's how I get with my beard. Not for the heat, but just like the mess that it makes in there when I'm eating like a hamburger or something. Yeah, let me see. Quartz, are you in our Discord? And if so, is it a different name? I'm trying to like write you a message in there so we can maybe chat later. Oh, thank you guys for adding the Discord. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Quartz. The ends were getting really slow for sure. It's so much. Oh, I know that. Like mine's nowhere near the length of yours, but when I trim mine too, like it's huge. Like even just going in the shower and using the conditioner, it needs so much less conditioner. Like it's so much lighter when I, trim down the sides, especially. Yours, I couldn't imagine how much lighter it is because there's so much more hair there than me. My DMs on or Discord is always available. Corset, let's see. That's why I couldn't find you, maybe. Wait, why can't I find you? Are you in my Discord? I looked on there. It's not finding you. Maybe because I haven't. No, because it said start a new conversation. Find or start a conversation. Yeah, let me know if you're on there. Instagram is just never on. Like I wish. I need to do better at that too. That's part of my problem. I know my social media presence is a huge thing for stream, but yeah. You'd have to leave a Discord to join mine? Why? Why would you have to leave a Discord? You can just join my... You can have a whole bunch of ones. You don't have to leave one. Oh, there's a whole bunch of limits. Okay, let me see. Are we following each other on Instagram? What's your Instagram? Here is mine. If you want to throw me a follow, and I'll follow you right back. Just be gentle with me. I'm never really on Instagram, and like luckily if I get on there even just to post, and then it's hard for me to. I don't stay on there. I don't like. I need to, but I'm rarely on there. know I need to be better. So if it takes a minute for me to write back or see or whatever too, I'm sorry. Sorry ahead of time. Okay, you did. Am I following you then? Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure I did then. What's your Insta? Your name on Insta? How do I search? I'm so bad at it. Yeah, no, I get it. I have a whole bunch of Discords too, but I have like a little group of the ones that I kind of use, which are basically now just mine. I don't really go into much others, but I have the ones I've seen and stuff more often and used to go into. I have them up at the top. There was a limit. I only follow 10 luckies. I have so many. I need to like not delete them, but a lot of it was for when I was streaming a lot, and I would raid people, they raid me, and then I would try to post art in theirs. And a lot of them I think are like dead too. Like a lot of old streamers I used to hang out with and talk to, they don't stream anymore and stuff. Okay, let's see. And which one? Oh, nice. Oh, this is super cute. Oh, that Jurassic Park one's amazing. Which one would you prefer me to like write you on? You apply to both, okay. That's your professional one, so I would say, oh, that's so cool. Let's see if is it on your link tree right here? Double check. Quartz Creations, Quartz Artist. Let me see. Okay, let's see. There we go. So you probably rather talk to me on the artist one then? Nice, lots of good traditional stuff. Oh, I love the hatching. I love to hatch too. Very nice. There we go, profile. I'm like, how do I get back my profile? Nice, okay, good to know, good to know. Check on mom real quick, hopefully she's okay. Okay, Ash, thank you for the Discord link. Now let me see this actually. I don't know why that's showing like it's already being in use. Makes sense to me. Shouldn't be. Okay. Nice. That's awesome though. You can make a living. Not you can, but are you making a living off of it though, or is it just like something you're able to do and you love and enjoy? Or you say you don't want to get personal in here, huh? That's what you were saying. Never mind. We'll talk in private. Because like I said, I always want to, but I don't really know how. Like I eventually want to make my own like art courses, how-tos, you know, stuff like that. Stuff I can sell even like on Etsy, like my pens that I've made. My brushes, I should say, not pens. Brushes that I've made. Maybe some tutorial sheets. Maybe some. I've seen people even selling like pre-made like head planes, like just stencils that people can use, you know, stuff like that to make a little bit. And then I want to make like actual courses, like, hey, here's a 6-hour course on expressions, here's a 6-hour course on portraits or figure set, you know what I mean? Or more. It doesn't have to be 6 hours. I'm just throwing out a number. Could be 26 hours, you know. But I mean, that's one of the ways I eventually, but it's that nothing, I gotta have the time to record it, to edit it, do all that stuff. That's where my mind wants to go, but finding the time and the ability is a whole nother beast. Yeah, not here. Yeah. I remembered. Once I said it, I was like, oh, wait. That's why we were doing this. It was for those kind of things. My bad. That should actually be like this. For that ear. There we go. Get you. This is looking good. Thank you. Yeah, you for the detail you mean all the shading, the rendering? Yeah. The rendering and the highlights is gonna be a lot quicker and easier, but that's where the magic happens, right? Even though this, for me, this is the fun part. Why does that happen? Add source, camera, add. Why does it do that? I gotta go unplug and replug in my other camera. But thank you, I appreciate the compliment. I'm liking it too. Can't wait for the detailing. Uh-oh, that's over the top of YouTube. I'm hoping I'm not listening, but not missing anything. Yeah, let me try to redo this camera real quick. I don't know why it hooks up. I can take it completely off of my Streamlabs, so it won't try to attach to here. I don't use it on here anymore. Okay, back. Oh yeah, Mom. How's Mom doing? Had Chrome go down the wrong. Oh no, she was aspirating then. My gosh, how's her leg doing? Was it her leg or her knee? Or no? Was it the Achilles? Was it her Achilles tendon? What was it again? She hurt something while camping. I know she did. Okay, that seems better. It's not being used. Let's try to pick it up on here. That is not it. Is that working now? Dang it, why won't it? There it goes. Why is it so huge? Holy crap, no. There it goes, okay. There it goes. Just took a moment. Ouch. Okay. There we go. Even though I'm probably not going to be able to stream for too long at all. On there. This music's perfect for drawing some WoW art. Okay. See how that goes. So crazy the quality of my camera, the new one compared to the old one. Super crazy. Fragilistic expialidocious. Minimize that. See how that goes right there. She's still hobbling around just like me. Yeah, the crutches hurt. I need to put like paper towels on them. Hey, what's up, cuz? Under my armpits, they hurt so bad. I need to like put the towel, not paper towels, but wrap the towels around them because it hurts so bad. Like I would use it for one day, and then the next day, I try to use it again. Like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. It was ridiculous. What's up? What's up? How's everyone? How's it going over there? How's everyone doing? Okay. Just gonna get the ends more like this. Eh. I'm growing it. I was just talking about it. It's been growing out for a few weeks now, and I'm like, I'm already ready to trim it. But we'll see how that goes. What is this? I like how it thinks my microphone is not working, but it's coming out great, right? Everyone's hearing it. Welcome to everybody. C Square, Original Booch. How you guys doing? The first a lot of pain. That sucks. At first they thought she may have torn her circulate ligament, and they thought maybe a disabled patella. Now it looks like a bad arthritis. Oof, it sucks. Hopefully she got some meds and help her feel better, right? She can get results back from MRI soon. Nice. Yeah, I have an ultrasound on Tuesday. I don't know how long. I didn't even think that the results would take a while or not. Maybe they will. I'm not sure. No, I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's that's a good blessing, Twy. I know you needed that for sure. That's super good. Her crutches have gel cushions. What? What? Let me see those. Do you buy those separately and add them on there? Not even her 10th rodeo. Ah, nice. You sent me a picture. I want to see those. Like, do you get them on Amazon or? I mean, I don't need them this moment, hopefully, but like, who knows? Like, they say like, hey, you need to go back to work, but you have to use your crutches, and I will, but you know, I want them to be a little more comfortable. or if like I just don't use them this time, if I ever need crutches again, I know what to look up for. Yeah, she stays at school there, and I get her during all the breaks. I get her, yeah, I was gonna say spring break's about to start for us too, Friday. Heck yeah. Oh man, that's wonderful. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. What's up, nerds? Everyone popping in. What's up? What's up? Yeah, those sound like amazing crutches. I need those. Encourage your followers to don't forget to share the live and invite all of your friends to come in and draw some World of Warcraft with us. Chat about life and art. Have a wonderful time. That's funny. Welcome in, Jeremy Jordan. Just like my brother, our old friend Jer. What color are her eyes? They're green, right? She's an orc with fel in her. She's a fel orc. I would assume they're like green. I would like to see him like neon bright lit up green eyes. They're just like captive. I don't know. I like eyes. Like captivating eyes. Some bristly hair in there. This lower to get that downturn look. Right? Maybe pull this one up a little bit to make it more downturned. Don't look too bad. What? Oh, never mind. I was like, what rodeo is it then, Ash? But yeah, it seems like every time you guys go out, go camping, do whatever, she's always injuring herself one way or another. That's hair right there. Yeah. Drew the armor under it. It's gotta go bye-bye. Don't need no armor under there now. It's nice to draw. Well, I'm trying to get the draw through, but not after the hair is established. Gotta erase it. I sent you a link. Thank you. Like an Amazon link. I mean, I think it's different over here, but heck yeah. I was actually thinking about like looking into like, because I've only had to use it the one day, and then like I got to work, sent my paperwork from the doctor to HR because I'm supposed to, every time I have a visit, they have to see it. You know, like give them the special paper that the doctor fills out for work since it's a work comp claim, and they're like, "What the heck? I need to call your principal right now. I don't think we can accommodate you with your position." with this, and so I spent it was most of the day there. But after they got the thing and called the principal, they called me back and I go home. Like, you need to go home. Oh, you need to go home today. Like, go. I was like, oh, just for today? They're like, no, the doctor hasn't cleared you till at least the 3rd. I have to go do another visit and see if it clears you. So I'm hoping they'll clear me. I go see him on Thursday. But we shall see. Oh, that isn't hair. Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? Also, thank you very much. I'm now bordering on addicted to Monopoly Go. Hey, good job. You know what, Ash? We need to try to, if you're playing it that much too, we need to team up on these events. I wasn't sure if you were playing much or not, but no, it is fun. It's a nice game to play a couple times a day. I usually play it when I'm like on the way to work in the morning because I drive home and I sit in the passenger seat on the way there. I'll do it there. I might click on it for a little bit real quick, maybe a couple of rolls. I usually roll about 10 to 20 each roll, but a couple rolls of my lunch, and then usually about before bed I'll hop back on and then roll everything out so it empties and able to have the roll refreshed by the morning time. So it's fun though. It's a nice game. That and Pokemon Go gives me something to do. Yeah, I played every day too. It's a good one. And it's really easy to like pick up and put down too. It's not like, oh crap. And I really do not like the original game. I do not like Monopoly. But this one makes it funner. Yeah, the auto rolling for sure. And you know, you can, like I said, like I know when Helena played it, because she played it first, she didn't realize there's an auto roll, so I figured that out. And then also she didn't know about like the changing the quantity of dice, so she'd have like, you know, 300 dice and take her forever to roll one at a time. She'd never like finish. I'm like, no, you can drop it up to like 10, 20, 30, whatever, depending on how much you have, and you can roll them all out way in like 10 rolls if you needed to. Made it so much simpler of a game too, instead of trying to sit there for hours getting all the rolls out. It's so ridiculous. That was a game changer. So I hope you know about that for sure as well. Thank you for all the hearts over there on TikTok. Welcome in Estella Rocks, JB. You got anything planned, Twy, for spring break then, since you are having the little one with you? Oh, Ash, I don't know. You know, you were here. You saw it then. I was like, I finally got another gesture in today. I always get so worried to do a new figure study. Like, oh, I haven't done it in a few weeks, a month, or whatever. It's going to be garbage. And then I end up doing it and liking it. So, thankfully. I did this one. Well, I started it yesterday and then, you know, got a tiny bit into it, and Maisie woke up and I couldn't do it no more. You sent a picture on Messenger? Okay, I'll check that one out later tonight. Don't worry, I know. I'm guessing they changed it after you started because now they make sure to point out. Yeah, I don't know if they changed it, but they probably definitely point out a lot better for sure too. Yeah, I forgot you were the first one in the stream again. It's been a little while. You've been away on vacation. So I forget for a second. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, you were here. You saw this. Yeah, thankfully I did it, and I mean it's not the best in the world, but I'm happy with, like I said, because I always start and like I haven't done a figure study in a while, like crap, and sometimes they do start out pretty garbage. This foot's pretty ugly, to be honest. Nothing to write home about. But overall, I feel like I did a pretty good job. On this one. I went to a reptile amphibian expo in the city. Oh, that's so cool. We've been to some couple in California. I miss those. Dad came with me. There was so many adorable tiny baby snakes. Yeah, and lizards. Frogs too. Yeah, you're right. Monster-sized blue tongue and beardies. Yeah, the beardies can get so big. Ours never get that huge. They get pretty big, but they haven't got that huge before. But I mean, they're like massively supplemented and all that from them. They have all the right perfect everything, so we just do the best we can to take care of them. Let me try this actually. I am going to try something new for the shading. Make it huge and really light. Wait, whoops. That's why. Wrong brush. Huge and really light and go over it. Just lightly. It's too much. Let's go really low. Why? Okay. I'm gonna do this. It's supposed to be a light shade. And then I can just blend right in here. This is too much work. I mean, it worked, don't get me wrong, but oops, it's too much work. not good enough. And hopefully one day I'll finally get around to doing my garden aquarium. That would be so wonderful. Though by the stage I need to move out and get a place of my own just to fit them all. Jeez, right? Let's just make our own reptile zoo. What it really needs to be. All right, let's see. There we go. Also, look at this right here. It's from that lady underneath him. There we go. Now we can name this one. Well, name him, number, same thing, 616. 616. Voice. Welcome in, Tommy. So Crates. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Once we eventually sell and move. Oh wait, I saw more. I missed that part. I seriously considering getting a blue tongue. Ooh, the blue tongue. We're talking about a what's it called? Like a tegu. Really interesting morphs. Oh, I'd love to. If you take any pictures, I'd love to see them. Pop them in like pets Discord. Green tree frogs. A lot of them. That'd be cool. Get around to doing my garden aquarium. Yeah, and then River is gonna even more so want to has to go out there and see all your wonderful pets, like little Ash's zoo. I love green tree pythons. I'd have to go from a basic wildlife license to an advanced. Wait, do you have to have a wildlife license already just for your snake? Twice the price, requires a little more record keeping and reporting. Whoa, okay. A skink. Oh, it's a skink. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you had to do all that. That's cool, though. It's a lot more than we have to do here. Dang. Okay, welcome in, Tom. Alright, that being said, though, I am going to end my stream on TikTok. Sadly, it took me a minute to get that camera all set up. I don't know why. But it was a short, quick stream. We were able to draw some, finish this bad boy up, do a little bit of my Corona drawing, and hang out with it. So thanks for hanging out on TikTok. I appreciate you guys. I will see you next time tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I will be live, probably about 7:10, 7:20 for TikTok. So I'll see you later. Bye. I always got to end TikTok first because it's like you don't go raiding with them or nothing either. It's cool to get that. I got that going. Save the window layout. Yes, confirm and exit. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to overdo it, Ash. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. And we will go raiding. Absolutely. That's what us artists do. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Someone's drawing mushrooms. It looks like, let's go ready. This person's drawing mushrooms, has got a mustache, so we're gonna go raid them. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in and hanging out on this random stream. You guys are the best. Ash, it's nice to have you back. It really is. I appreciate you for coming in and helping out with all this stuff for the channel too. You mean a lot to us. Thanks for lurking, Fruits and everyone else, and I appreciate you guys. I'll be live tomorrow, 7 o'clock normal time for our stream. Our last one, I mean, if I have a random one, they'll be there too. Before our art challenge on Thursday. If I'm able to get on tonight or any other night this week since I'm off, I will let you guys know we have a late night stream. Like the good old days. But let's go like us Vikings do. Yes, I'm able to lead without like destroying my leg. Got my axe. We're going Viking raiding. Like us Vikings always do. Let's go some Viking love over there. And I appreciate you guys all. Talk to you in Discord. See you tomorrow at very latest.